In 43 AD, the Roman army, a force known for its discipline and might, landed on the shores of Britain. This momentous event, initiated under Emperor Claudius, marked the beginning of Roman rule in Britain, a period that would last for nearly 4 centuries. The Roman invasion was not just a military campaign, it was a cultural and societal earthquake that would reshape the destiny of Britain forever. The arrival of Roman legions brought with them a wave of change, impacting everything from language and law to architecture and infrastructure. The Roman army that invaded Britain was a highly organized and efficient fighting force. At its core were the legions, each a self-contained unit of around 5,000 men. These legions were the backbone of Roman military power, renowned for their discipline, training, and unwavering commitment to the empire. The soldiers who filled the ranks of these legions were predominantly Roman citizens hailing from various corners of the empire. They were bound by oath to serve Rome, and their loyalty was unwavering. The invasion of Britain was not without its challenges. The Roman army faced fierce resistance from the native Celtic tribes, who were determined to defend their land and way of life. The Romans, however, were relentless in their pursuit of conquest. Their superior military tactics, combined with their unwavering discipline, eventually prevailed. The conquest of Britain was a long and arduous process, marked by both bloody battles and strategic alliances. Despite the initial resistance, the Romans gradually established control over most of Britain. Their influence extended far beyond the battlefield, permeating every aspect of British society. The Romans were not content with simply subjugating the native population. They sought to Romanize them. This involved introducing Roman laws, customs, and language, effectively reshaping the cultural landscape of Britain. The Roman army, initially an instrument of conquest, became a force for change, laying the foundation for a new era in British history. The success of the Roman army in Britain and across the empire was due in no small part to its rigid hierarchical structure. At the pinnacle of this structure stood the legate, a senator appointed by Rome to command the legion for a term of 3 years. The legate was the ultimate authority within the legion, responsible for its overall strategy, discipline, and effectiveness. His word was law, and his decisions could mean the difference between victory and defeat. Beneath the legate in the chain of command were the tribunes, typically young men from aristocratic families eager to prove themselves in the field. These aspiring leaders served as officers overseeing training, logistics, and the day-to-day running of the legion. The tribunes acted as a bridge between the legate and the rank and file, relaying orders and ensuring their execution. They were also responsible for maintaining morale and discipline within their ranks, a task that could be challenging given the harsh realities of military life. While the legate and tribunes provided the strategic and tactical direction, the true backbone of the Roman legion were the centurions. These seasoned veterans, promoted from the ranks based on their experience and bravery, commanded units of 80 to 160 men known as centuries. The centurion was a figure of immense respect and authority within the legion. He was responsible for the training, discipline, and well-being of his men, leading them in battle and sharing their hardships. The life of a legionary was far from glamorous. They endured rigorous training, harsh discipline, and the constant threat of battle. Yet despite these hardships, the legions remained a formidable force, their effectiveness a testament to the Roman military system. Their loyalty to Rome, their unwavering discipline, and their prowess on the battlefield enabled them to forge an empire that spanned continents. While the legions formed the core of the Roman army, they were not the only force at Rome's disposal. In Britain, as in other parts of the empire, the legions relied heavily on the support of auxiliary units. These units, composed of non-citizen soldiers recruited from across the empire, provided specialized skills and manpower that complemented the legion's strengths. The auxiliaries were a diverse group hailing from various tribes and regions conquered by Rome. Auxiliary units were typically organized into cohorts of infantry or ally of cavalry. While the legions were primarily heavy infantry, the auxiliaries provided a range of specialized skills. These included light infantry, skilled archers from regions like Syria, and cavalry units renowned for their horsemanship. They were often deployed on the front lines, engaging the enemy in skirmishes and disrupting their formations, paving the way for a decisive legionary assault. Service in the Roman army, even as an auxiliary, offered a path to citizenship for these men. After 25 years of honorable service, an auxiliary soldier was granted Roman citizenship, a coveted privilege that extended to his children. This promise of citizenship served as a powerful incentive for recruitment and fostered a sense of loyalty to Rome among the auxiliaries. The integration of auxiliaries into the Roman army highlights a key aspect of Roman military strategy adaptation. The Romans were quick to recognize and utilize the unique military skills of the people they conquered, integrating them into their forces. This adaptability, combined with their logistical prowess and strategic brilliance, enabled them to maintain their military dominance for centuries. The impact of the Roman army on Britain extended far beyond the battlefield. The legions, with their need for infrastructure and supplies, played a crucial role in the Romanization of Britain. They constructed an extensive network of roads, forts, and settlements that transformed the landscape and connected distant corners of the island. These roads, built for military efficiency, facilitated trade, communication, and cultural exchange. They became arteries of Roman influence, spreading Roman ideas, goods, and people throughout Britain. The legionary fortresses, established in major centers like York, Caerleon, and Chester, served as administrative hubs and symbols of Roman power. These fortresses were not merely military installations, but thriving communities that attracted merchants, craftsmen, and settlers. They became centers of Romanization, where the local population came into contact with Roman culture, language, and way of life. Over time, these interactions led to a blending of cultures, as Roman and native traditions intertwined. The Roman army's presence in Britain for over 3 centuries left an indelible mark on the island. Their legacy is visible today in the remains of their impressive infrastructure, from Hadrian's Wall in the north to the Roman baths in Bath. The Roman language, Latin, left its mark on the English language, while Roman law and governance influenced the development of British legal and political systems. The Roman army's time in Britain was a complex and multifaceted period marked by both conflict and cultural exchange. Their presence brought about profound changes to the island, shaping its identity and leaving an enduring legacy that continues to fascinate and inspire today. The Roman army's impact on Britain serves as a testament to the enduring power of their military might and the transformative influence of their civilization.